It is I, Echo Craft. So, I got to do it old school way here. I'm holding it in my hand again because my window thing fell off. I put it back on. Didn't have time to. Don't want to run late. Got to go to the coal mine. Get some coal dust on me. You know what I'm saying? All right, listen. So, I'm going to talk a little bit about this Elektron Tonverk. Tonverk. Whatever. I don't own one, nor do I want to own one. Was never into the little boxes. But I got to tell you, they certainly pulled a teenage engineering on this one, huh, kids? You're looking at, what, $1,600 for a box that really isn't complete yet? I mean, you know, I bought a couple of synthesizers that had some bugs in them, and, you know, usually with a quick update or something, you know, like a firmware update, it works out, right? It fixes itself, whatever, right? I mean, it happens. But to send something out and have your, for $1,600 and have your fan base or your user base be the beta testers for it is kind of bullshit to me. That's the way I look at it. I feel bad for the Machines one, you know? He dropped some coin on the thing and they came out with a firmware update and it didn't do anything. Fixed a couple of bugs, they said. Still didn't, you know, fix the main things that he bought it for, and that was the sample base and syncing, right? I mean, that's what I gathered from the bullshit that they threw out there at the public and said, here's a quick fix for you. Let's see what happens. What's up, guys in the chat? Ladies and gents, he, she, they, them, va, fangul. Again, I don't get it, you know? And granted, the teenage engineering thing was what, $300, $400? I don't know. Piece of plastic. Had, what was that, fader gate? Had the broken fader, and then they sent out a thing to tell you how to fix it? Get the fuck out of here. If somebody told me that I spent a lot of money on a synthesizer and told me, even, you know, $300 or $400 is still a lot of money, and told me that I had to fix it, I would have been like, are you fucking kidding me? This isn't a do-it-yourself fucking project, okay? You know, when I bought the Moog Muse, you know, the Moog Muse had a drifting situation where it would go out of tune. Came out with a firmware, fixed that problem, and, you know, it's an analog synth. You let it warm up. That's what analog synths do. I turn my Muse on, I let it warm up, probably maybe like 10 minutes, whatever. I do other things while that's happening, and then it's fine. You know? You know, it has a quick tune button on it for a reason. Think about the old Moogs that didn't have that. You know? But I mean, you know, everybody's like poo-poo, you know, oh, Moog shouldn't have done that. Dude, listen. I have digital synths, I have analog synths. I still let my analog synths warm up. My Matrix Brute, I still let it warm up, and once it's all nice and warmed up, it sounds amazing. And the Machines one thinks that the Tonverk sounds better than the Matrix Brute, or it is better than, you know, Machines, seriously. You know, put your money where your mouth is, brah. Because right now you have a plastic box that's sitting there that you're waiting for updates for. If I were you, I'd box that puppy up, send it back to Electron, and say, Vafangul! Okay? That's what I would do. I don't know. Anyway, I just think it's ironic that, you know, and then you had all the shilling going on, right? You had the synth mafia with all the shilling going on, you know, Oh, the Tonverk is amazing. It's a fucking amazing. Buy one. Right? I just sit there and I go, you guys are such D-bags for doing that. And you got one for free, so you turn around and you tell everybody how great it is. And that's it. And then you won't do another video on it. This is what they do. This is amazing. And then you never see another video on it. Look at this fucking guy. He's got boxes hanging off his car. Boy, I tell you, I see a lot of shit on the highway, man. Massachusetts. Yes, indeedy. Massholes everywhere. Anyway, you know, I just think that that's a lot of bullshit. Oh, and for those of you, let me put it out there for you. You know, I tried the swear jar or whatever the hell it is, right? I tried that. So I had somebody the other day, you know, message me on my live stream, and he says, "There's children listening. Watch your language. Non-intelligent people swear." I got a message for you. On the contrary, sir, if you look it up, and I'm not saying I'm one of these people, but if you look it up, very intelligent people throughout the ages had foul mouths. And I'm not saying I'm one of those people, but I don't give a fuck. And if you don't like it, don't have your kids watch it. This isn't a fucking children-rated show. Okay? All right? Sorry. I swear. You know, I swear like pirate. That's who I am. If you don't like it, fuck off. Okay? That's who I am. What are you gonna do? I'm not gonna change my show and my life and the way I am and the person that I become. It's like, I think I'm a pretty decent person. I'm caring, I'm loving. I am. I'm a good person. I try not to hurt anybody. But you know what? Go start your own show. Okay? If you don't like it, don't watch it. Change the channel. It's the way it's always been. I love when people complain about TV shows. Oh my God, there's too much violence on. Don't watch it. What the fuck you watching it for? Jesus. You have choices, you know? That's what I love about this country. I have choices. Okay? If I was anywhere else, who knows? They might stifle the... I mean, though then again, freedom of speech in this country is kind of going away. You know, I guess that's what everybody's saying. I don't know how true it is. Whatever. I'm going to say everything I can, do whatever I can, say whatever I want, when I want to, until they tell me I can't do it anymore. But I'm certainly not going to stop doing it because somebody's in the chat going, "My children are watching. Watch your language." Not happening. Vafangul. Okay? Buy a shirt, by the way. You can get a Vafangul shirt on echocraft.com. You get a Vafangul bucket hat, a Vafangul baseball cap. Listen. Vafangul. All right? Anyway. Sorry about that rant, but you know me. I rant, I rave, I rock and roller, Ayatollah rock and roller, Coca-Cola. Whatever the fuck. Anyway, so listen. I'm almost at the coal mine. I just want to do a quick video. I didn't see Samurai's video, oscillators and percolators this morning, but I'm going to watch it later on. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Samurai's back. It's awesome. I'm back. And we're going to have fun. And it's all about fun. And it's all about being who you are. Being a renegade is being who you are and saying what you want and not giving a shit about what other people think. Okay? That's the truth, man. Going against the grain. Because sometimes when you start going with the ebb and flow, you get caught up. And when you get caught up, you fail. I'm not a cat that likes to fail. I like to move on, move forward. All right? Take that hill. Move forward. Okay? So like I always say, ladies and gentlemen, he, she, they, them, vafango. Stay frosty. Stay creative. Watch your six. I love you guys. Peace.